Hi friends, welcome back to JavaScript OOP. It's distinct and powerful, a video tutorial series. And this is part 5 of this video tutorial series, and I'm here, Vinesh, teaching you JavaScript OOPs. So now we are going to learn inheritance in JavaScript. But you see here the title is JavaScript apply, call and bind explained. Confusing? Hey, don't want to confuse, because to learn inheritance you wanna know some basic things. So apply is one of the one, and call and bind is very related to apply, and we people usually get confused with those three: apply, call and bind. So I decided to explain about apply, call and bind in this tutorial. So the contents of this will be, we'll be learning about window object, because it is also necessary. It is just it's the window object is very basic object we have in every open browser. Okay, I will explain that. What is a window object? WINDO. This is the window object. The window object is the master object of JavaScript, which hold every other objects and every other properties and methods we normally use in JavaScript is stored inside the window object. I think you are confused. Let me show you that so that you will understand. We basically use a function called alert, right? Yeah, it will be alerting something. Okay, so you'll be getting a pop-up window. Alert, you'll be getting a pop-up window, right? So where this alert function basically stands, it is inside this window object. Not only this alert, set timeout, on blur, on click. So there are various functions we normally use in JavaScript, right? Everything is inside this window object. Let us check that. It's too big. Come on. See, on blur, on cancel, on can play, on change, on close, on drop, window dot history, right? That one, window dot local storage, location. These are some on mouse leave, on mouse enter, right? These are functions we normally use in our JavaScript. So these functions are actually inside this window object. Okay, not only these methods or these functions, but the new methods, I mean new functions you create, also new properties you create, everything is stored inside this window object. For example, now I'm going to create a variable. My variable equal to just variable. So now I am creating a variable. So where this my variable is actually stored, now I can retrieve this by my variable, right? We are getting the test variable as output. So where this my variable is actually stored, even this my variable is stored inside the window object. Not only this variable, if you are creating a new function, let me show you that also. Variable where my function, I'm creating a new function. Okay, so where this my function is actually stored, this is also stored inside the window object. So let us find that. Consoling window dot window. Okay, so now you must found our my variable and the my function inside this window object. Let us check it. F h I j k l m. It's not there. It must be there. It must be there. Let us go some more down. Mm, yeah, my variable is here and the my function is here. So whatever functions, whatever variables you create, everything is inside this window object, and this is the global object in every open window of a browser, and this is very useful. So my variable, right? You can call my variable this way. My variable, you can even call this window dot my variable, because it is inside the window variable, I mean window object, my variable. So both outputs the same. So I think you got a little idea about window object. So let us go inside apply now. Okay. For that I have just created a function. Tell about yourself. Okay. So it is just outputting my name is this dot my name. So now I am going to call this function. So what will be the output? Actually, the output will be my name is undefined. Why? Because I haven't defined this dot my name anywhere here. So let us check that. Yeah, my name is undefined. So this dot my name. Now we are going to talk about this. Okay, this. Yeah, I want to know what actually this is. So I am consoling it. Console.log this. So let us check what this is. Wow, that this is actually the window object. So you know what? If we store some variable called my name in the window object, you will be getting it here. Okay, let me show that. So I'm creating a variable. So that is I'm storing a variable inside the window object. So my name equal to, what's my name? Yeah, my name is Vinesh, and I'm storing this in the window object just for reference. Okay, don't get confused. So now the expected output must be my name is Vinesh dash window. Let us check that. Yeah, that's right. So the console.log is logging this, and that is the window object, and my name is this dot my name. Actually this refers to the window object. So my name, I have stored the my name inside the window object. So I am getting my name is Vinesh window. So clear about that? Yeah. And now I'm going to create one object. Object 1. It's an empty object and I'm assigning a variable obj1 dot my name is equal to, again my name, and for a reference I'm giving obj1. Okay, so now you'll be getting the same output. Okay, now I actually want to change the this of tell you about yourself, and instead of window object I need this obj1 object I have created. So you know what is the definition of apply? It is used to change the this of a function. Am I confusing you? Don't worry, you'll get it. Actually I want to display s Vinesh obj1 here. That means I have to change the this of this function. So what can I do for that? We are going to use apply for that. So I'll tell you how to do that. I now want to use apply and call this function, right? Tell you about yourself. So tell about yourself dot apply. Okay, apply. So now I have to pass the object which should be used as this inside the tell about yourself function. So what I have to use as the object, not the window but the obj1. So now I am passing obj1 inside the apply. Okay, so now this will be not the window object but the object one. Let us check that, and the output must be this, but my name will be displaying yes Vinesh obj1. Let us check that. Yeah, this is now not the window object but the object we have created. Okay, and it is outputting my name is s Vinesh obj1. So clear about that? I hope so. Okay, so I actually want to pass some arguments. Let me show you that. Now just forget about this apply. Now I'm going to use this tell about yourself itself, and I have to greet now. So what I'm doing is greet. I'm getting two arguments and time. Okay. So here I'm going to give greet and continuing a space is here time. Okay, so I will be passing two arguments now. Good reading and time as morning. Okay, now what will be the expected output? Good this morning here. So good morning, my name is Vinesh window, because now we are using window object as this, right? So let us take that. Yeah, window is the this, and good morning, my name is Vinesh window. So it's working. Now I am coming back to apply again. I mean, I have to change the this to obj1. So okay, now I have to send these two arguments also, right? So how to do that? Actually, apply receives two arguments. One is object one, that is the this value, and second will be an array which carries the argument of that particular function. So we have two arguments now, good and morning. Sorry, good and morning. So the first argument will be the this value, and the second one will be the parameters, I mean the arguments we are going to send inside that particular function. So we'll be getting the output as good, and I am giving here as evening. Good evening, my name is Vinesh obj1. Let us take that. Yeah, amazing, we get the same result we expected. Good evening, my name is Vinesh obj1. Okay, so we have a next function called call. What is the use of call? Actually, the apply and call are very similar. They are used for the same purpose. But the only difference is, you see here, the apply get the arguments of that particular function as an array. But the call will be getting those arguments as comma separated values, not an array. So here it is an array, and here it is a comma separated value. So now we'll be getting the same output. Okay, yeah, good evening, my name is Vinesh obj1. So don't confuse, just apply on colors, same, exactly the same, only the difference is how we send the arguments. And I actually in the earlier times very confused. I mean, I don't know which will be accepting. I usually forget which will be accepting as array and which will be accepting as comma separated values. And finally I find a way to remember that. See, apply, the first letter of apply is A, so the first letter of array is A, right? So apply will be getting arguments as array, and second one is call, the first letter of call is C, and the comma, the first letter is C. So this will be getting comma separated values. Clear, right? So I hope you understand the apply and call functions of JavaScript, right? Okay, let us see a magic again. Now I'm sending obj1 as the this value, right? What if I need to use apply and I have to use the same Finish window here? I mean, I want to use the window object itself. It's very simple. Just send window as this value. Wow, good evening, my name is Finish window. Okay, so that's interesting, right? Yeah, so now let us jump to the next one, that is bind. So what is bind? Actually here, this apply on call immediately invoke this function, tell you about yourself, right? But now I want to just store the this value of that particular function, tell about yourself, but I don't want to invoke it. So uh, I'll be using bind. Let me show that. So I am binding it, okay? But you won't be seeing nothing here because the function is not invoked. Just it is binded with the obj1. So how I will be invoking it? Now I am storing this into my variable, my new function. Okay. Now I can invoke it as you normally invoke a function, new function. So yeah, sorry. So now we are getting the output. So this bind and call are same, but this call will invoke the function at once. But this using bind, we can store this inside a new variable, and you can invoke it later this way. And it is impossible to send the arguments as array inside bind as you do in apply. The bind will be accepting only sorry again, accepting only comma separated values. So I hope you understand about apply, call, bind and the window object in this tutorial. Hope you like it. So in the next tutorial we will be studying something called object.create, which is very essential for us to learn JavaScript inheritance. So thank you. I'll see you in my next tutorial, part 6 of JavaScript. Hope it's distinct and powerful. Bye bye.